Hello and welcome to BW London podcast. So, are biracial people black? The answer to that is no, they are biracial. Now, the reason why this argument I think comes up so much is because in the 90s, and maybe before, but definitely in my teenage years and stuff, we considered biracial people as black people simply because we knew that white people saw them as black people, so we claimed them as black people. But times have changed since then. You've got like the Doja Cats and all the other mixed race people who pick and choose when they are black from when they are white. But, we could just deal with the facts. So my brother has biracial children and, he often talks to them and tells them that they're black and so on. And one day I turned to him and I said, their mum is white and you're literally telling them to deny a whole side of themselves. And he understood it and he has called them biracial ever since. And I think it's important because you're dealing with how a person feels inside. Now, I'm Caribbean and African. Now, I just look like regular black. However, growing up, whenever there was debates between the Caribbean and the Africans, I felt away and I felt like I had to pick a side. And I remember in little moments like that, I thought, what do biracial people go through? Furthermore, they often pick who they are based on who they look like. We all know biracial people can come out looking several different ways. And that normally determines what they're going to choose that they are. My children's aunties, they have a black father and a white mother, but the black father is quite mixed himself. So they've come out looking kind of Spanishy, Puerto Rican. If they say that they're black, just like Mariah Carey in school, when she said that she was black people tend to attack them. The reason we're attacking them is because obviously not only are you not completely and 100% black, but there's jealousy involved in it. There's definitely jealousy in it. My mum used to say to me all the time, oh, mixed race people, biracial people, they always come out, tend to be better looking. And, she said it very openly. Now, we all know, I don't even have to go into that. That's a running theme. And we know that black boys tend to have a preference for biracial women because they're considered more beautiful and so on. And women too. Women often have preference for biracial men because they want to make lighter skinned babies, or they just prefer him also. They prefer that tone and that complexion. We've got a really big Polish population in London, so there's an awful lot of Jamaican and Polish children right now. So yeah, between them, kids are very mean to each other. But yeah, my point is that biracial people are exactly that. They're biracial. We don't need to do it from white people's standards anymore. We don't need to think, oh, well, white people see them as black. That doesn't matter. It is what it is. The facts are the facts. A biracial person or whatever the mix may be. But the fact of the matter is it's biracial. Just like my mum used to insist that I was 100% Caribbean, and I couldn't accept that. My father's African. I might not know him, may never have met him, but he is African. That makes me half African. So, it's an argument that is mixed with the whole jealousy that is felt towards biracial people for their looks and so on. So that kind of mixes the argument and makes people, especially black boys, oh, they're black, because they want to feel justified for that being their preference. Take away all the emotions, just deal with the facts. Biracial people are exactly what they are. They are biracial. On top of that, they have different experiences to black people. I've heard biracial people talk about when white people come up to them and say, oh, those black people are a bit, and they expect them to respond from their half-white self. They really do expect that. They also get talked about their skin, their hair, and that it's better than black women. But at the same time, black women also get that type of feedback where they talk about, biracial girls, they're too full of themselves, and they have all these different things that they say. I also think a lot of the female hate towards biracial people also came because as you can see, they get casted more, they appear more on TV, and when they get awards and stuff, they're considered black people. At that point, a person who has two black parents is like, oh, so we're still not getting chosen. Only people that are mixed with us are now considered black and now get all the roles and so on. So there is that. It doesn't change our statistics that people that are fully black are still lacking in representation and so on. We biracial people, they almost are our token card for statistics. And I guess that's made black people but hold on, hang on. are we going to cast any full black people? So, it brings that argument as well. But a lot of the argument is going to be about jealousy, though. There's no getting away from that, because black women in abundance are wearing other people's hair, other people's eye colors, changing their eyelashes, this whole Kardashian look. So it screams insecurity, and our men have been complaining for a long time. Black women just genuinely don't believe that they're going to be loved with their natural hair and so on. Also, most black women do not actually meet their natural hair because it's been being permed from they were 8, 9 years old. So they talk a lot of rubbish. Oh, my hair's too tough, it's so hard to handle. You've never met your hair, you don't even know. I had a friend with beautiful long black hair, the kind that grows in the front really long, and she is 100% black. Both her parents are black, and she used to go on and on about how coarse and rough and thin her hair is. And she's finally gone natural, nearly 40 years old, and she says, oh, my hair's not that hard to manage. It never was. It never was. But we've led on that. We've led on the confusion of our hair and how we look. And men have been telling us for a long time, our own men, that they do not like it, and they're still being ignored. So the hate towards biracial people is because they have the look that black women are often seeking. And black men are like, well, we just might as well get with the real deal. So, it is a problem. Black men are very angry about it. And it's also made us look less attractive. By trying to look biracial or any other race but our own, it's made us look extremely less attractive. But, yeah, I think that's all I have to say on the matter. But I say we just stick to the facts. If a person is not got two black parents, then they are biracial. If a white person and an Asian person gets together, that's also biracial. Biracial is two different races mixing together. Those are the facts, and we leave it there.